Niko Tassel. The city skyline at night glows with the faint hum of distant lights as Niko Tassel sits in his small apartment, typing away at his desk. The room is cluttered with old books and half-finished projects, a typical evening for this mild-mannered journalist. Suddenly, a peculiar knocking echoes through the hallway. Unfamiliar and insistent, it wakes him from his work. He hesitates, glancing at the clock, 2:17 a.m. The knocking comes again, more urgent this time. Reluctantly, Niko rises, padding through the dark hallway. The knocking stops and he sighs, leaning against the door. Just as he's about to go back to bed, a soft whisper brushes through his mind, a voice he can't quite place. "They're coming for the files." The whisper lingers, haunting Niko as he steps into the hallway. The air is thick with an odd silence, broken only by the distant hum of the city. He feels a pull towards an unmarked door at the end of the corridor, one he's passed 100 times before but never noticed. His hand trembles as he turns the creaky knob. Inside, a dimly lit room reveals rows of old files, each labeled with dates decades apart. The silence is palpable, a weight pressing on his chest. A single desk lamp flickers, casting long shadows across the room. Among the files, a small, leather-bound book catches his eye. Its pages are filled with cryptic symbols, now glowing faintly in the dim light. Niko's heart races as he picks up the book, the symbols burning into his mind. A sudden movement in the shadows makes him jump, but there's nothing there. Yet he feels watched. A low, rumbling growl echoes through the room, sending chills down his spine. The air grows colder, and the walls seem to shift, closing in around him. Niko stumbles back, crashing into a file cabinet. The files around him burst into flames, their contents flying up in a wild inferno. As the chaos subsides, a voice booms. The truth is always there, waiting to be found. Niko stumbles out of the burning room, gasping for breath. The city outside is the same, but the world feels different. He clutches the small book, now warm from the fire. The knocking starts again, louder, more insistent. He looks up to see the door handle turning. The knocking stops, replaced by the sound of heavy footsteps. Niko's heart pounds as the footsteps approach. The door creaks open, revealing a figure shrouded in shadows, its form coiling like a serpent. The figure hisses, "You've seen too much." Niko's mind races, the truth clicking into place. This entity, the serpent's coil, has always been there, hiding in the shadows, waiting to be seen. Niko stands his ground, the book clutched tightly in his hands. The serpent's coil releases its hold, vanishing into the shadows. Niko feels its presence retreat, leaving him alone in the hallway. His breathing steady, he realizes the weight of the truth he holds. The city remains the same, but his world has changed. He closes the book, its symbols now a key to a hidden truth he must reveal. As he walks home, the city's hum seems louder, the shadows deeper. Niko knows his life will never be the same, for he has seen the unseen, the truth lurking in the darkness.